Okay, let's try this again. Oh, goodness. Thank you, sister. Thank you, sister. I was muted the whole time. And I'm just trying to go through and say hello to everybody. Oh, Suburban Hillbilly. Thank you so much. Does anyone read lips? Yes, Joey does. As a matter of fact, Jennifer, now that you say that, he was probably like, no problem. I mean, I don't hear anyways. So I'm just reading her lips all the time with no sound. So BNS Odyssey, Christine, Mrs. Gillen Farms. Thank you, sister. I appreciate that. Now it's good. Love you all. Yes, thank you. Good morning, the Bud Files. Good morning. Good morning, Jennifer Ocean Homestead, Rebecca Touched by Yarn. I'm going to go back through everybody. Good morning, Tamra. How are you? She said, / no sound. Kind of like the signs that you pass on the road. No sound, Ginger. Anyways, Scotty, yes. Good morning, Scotty. Thank you. Oh, goodness. Joe, fix it for you. I'm going back up now because I said hello to all those people, but nobody heard me. Bowen, good morning to you. Troy, let's see who else. Who did I hope I didn't miss anybody. Don't charge it to my heart. Wendy, hello, sweet sister. All the sisters, Melinda. Okay, I'm back up at the top and I'm going back down to the bottom now. Sorry, guys. Wow. Flash Ministries said, giving us the silent treatment, huh? Yeah, I'm really good at that sometimes. Just ask Joey. He knows. So, good morning, Dot. How are you? I hope everybody is doing good today. We woke up this morning and it was really nice outside. It feels pretty darn good here in North Georgia, and I haven't been able to say that in a very long time. I mean, I'm not wearing a tank top. I'm wearing an actual t-shirt. So, I mean, that right there should tell you a lot. Now, it is going to climb up to 91 today, I think. It's going to be our high, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, for right now, it feels really good. There's a nice breeze. It's cooler than it has been. Hopefully you guys saw my short with the loofah flower. Excuse me. With the loofah flower, the loofahs are taking off, and I went over there and inspected a little bit further. And man, you should see all the blooms. They are it's about to become Flower Fest on top of Loofah land. So that is so exciting. I love that. And there's bees all over there. And I was like, yes, this plant, I'm telling you, if you don't grow loofahs for anything else except for just to harvest them and use them as kitchen sponges, which is what I do a lot of, they are worth it just to grow a vine because they absolutely love the heat. And they are so prolific. I mean, they're almost like kudzu, if you know what kudzu is. Good morning, Scott, rambling with the brooms. Kudzu will grow in the heat like crazy. It doesn't need a lot of water or attention. It just relies on, what it gets from the good Lord. Good morning, Virginia. How are you? And it will just keep going and going and going. Loofah is kind of like that. And it brings all the bees because those beautiful yellow flowers just sit up there and dance on the vine. And I mean, again, just throw a seed in the ground. Just throw those loofah seeds and hope it goes. It's going to 74 today, but the humidity makes it so hard to work outside. Yeah, you just stand there and sweat. You're like, oh yes, Jennifer, you should give it a try. Give it a try. Now, just let me give you a little bit of advice on loofahs. Direct sow is the way to go. Oh, that rhymed. I like that. Direct sow is the way to go. They do not like for their roots to be tickled. So when you pot them, do them in a little starter pot and then you plant them out, they're not really fans of that. They don't stop, but they will stall on you for like 2 to 3 weeks. That's how I originally started with loofahs, and it took me forever to get them going. The next year I direct sowed, and as soon as the ground, the dirt got warm enough for the temperature for them, and I want to say maybe 60s, they really like the heat. Really, really, really love the heat. So anyways, so it's just a great day here right now. It may not last long, but I'm trying to revel in it while it's here, appreciate the moment while you're in the moment. Don't let it pass you by and then you've wasted a moment that, you would have loved to have just sat in and enjoyed being in it. That's what I'm trying to do this morning, because usually, you wake up and you step 1 foot outside here lately and you're sweating already. So, and today was not that day. And I actually think tomorrow morning, even though it's going to get up to 91, I think tomorrow morning is going to be nice like that too. So I am very, very excited for the next 2 days. Hopefully I will be able to get a lot done outside, even though it's going to be 91. That's not going to be, I think that's the high at like 4. So, Life in the Piedmont. Hello, how are you? Good morning to you. My thing is going slow. This is going slow. I can see better on the on my phone, and that my phone, of course, doesn't have any sound, so that's not. Or else I would have known sooner that I had no sound. Thank you, Jennifer. Yes, if you will hit that thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate that. Yes, so gonna try to get some stuff done outside today. I don't know what all I will get done, but I'm just loving the weather today. So I'm assuming Suburban Hillbilly is getting the same little nice, sweet breeze and lower temperatures this morning. Sunrise in Texas, humidity already was 80%. Oh my gosh. Melinda, you're in Texas? I didn't realize that. How did you fare through the hurricane? Did you lose power or any of that? Yeah, Tina, we're all dealing with the hot weather, and yeah, but it ends tomorrow. I know, Suburban Hillbilly. By Saturday, it'll be back to the tank tops again. But like I said, I'm going to enjoy it while I can. That's for sure. That is okay, Sister Christine. I know you are a working girl and you are listening in, and I appreciate your support ever so much. I really do. I really, really do. Tina said, same here in Virginia. Wonderful morning. Yes. I heard you guys were getting rain yesterday, a good amount of rain in Virginia. Oh, she's in North Central Texas. Okay, so you didn't get any of that. I am so glad for you. The last I saw, I think it was like 1.7 million people in Texas were without power. And I was kind of hoping that if Jesse and Lisa were, out riding around this morning, that he would pop in, because I know it's hard for they can do a live, but I was going to tell him to come up and pop in and say hello to everybody. We all like proof of life. we want to make sure that you're still okay. But last we talked to them, they were doing good. No, Jesse and Lisa have not had power, and I think 3 days. But this is probably day 4 going on, and that is not fun, guys. That is not fun. But when you have a hurricane in this one, we lived in Florida. Good morning, Jerry, Butler Family Farm, or Susan. I'm not sure, but I think it's probably Jerry. When we lived in Florida, and all those hurricanes came through. We had Charlie, it was Charlie, Francis, and then Jean came up from the bottom. And we got hit within 3 months. I'm sorry, it wasn't even 3 months. It was like 9 weeks. We got hit with 3 hurricanes. At one point we lost power for 17 days, but we were way out in the country. Then as soon as we got it back on, another one came through. Charlie knocked us out for 17 days. Francis came through and she knocked us out for about 10 days. And then Jean came through and knocked us out. But by the time Charlie hit, between Charlie and Francis, we got a generator. So that was definitely a plus. We didn't lose all the same. I mean, we lost 2 refrigerators and their freezers full of food. When it was out for 21 days, that was the worst. Oh my gosh. Oh, you didn't get the rain, maybe south of you. Okay. But what I was going to say with the power issue, what we did was after about, I mean, you got to remember the twins were little. Megan and RJ were, grade school, upper grade school. And yeah, it was hard with 4 kids. And by, I think, day 3 or 4 with no power, we packed up and went to my mom and my stepdad's house in northern Florida, which didn't get hit like we did. And yeah, the one thing that was just a sight to behold is they like keep those, they had those electric trucks, all the guys that were coming in to help because they knew it was going to knock out all the power. So all of them that were going to help with the aftermath, they were waiting at in Alabama, tucked down. They were waiting in the peninsula at some points. But as soon as it was clear for them to start coming in, you saw all these trucks coming in, electric trucks. Alabama, Tennessee, Louisiana, they were all coming in. They had gotten all these neighboring states to come in and help Florida get back up on grid. So I'm sure that's probably the same way that they did in Texas. When they know it's going to hit bad, they start, getting those crews and they say, okay, who wants, triple time pay, and let's get you going, get you over there. We'll get you set up in a safe spot to wait until you can go in and just start hammering it out. So I feel confident that they're going to get it up, pretty soon. They'll get all their power back up because they do have those boys that want that triple time. I mean, they pay good money to do that, to do that on the road traveling. But anyways, good morning, making it home. Lauren, how are you? Jamie's Country Living popped in. Good morning. I think I missed a few people while I was rattling. Annie, our Urban Homestead. Good morning. How is it? How are you? Sorry. How is it? How is it going? And not good morning to Annie. It's good evening to Annie. Oh, goodness. Mary's Fiber Creation. How are you? Good morning. I'm so glad everybody's saying good morning. Good morning. Sorry, I'm trying to read and talk at the same time, which is not easy. Mary, good morning to you. Thank you very much for coming in. We appreciate it. Feel free to connect with anybody in the chat over there, or over there, I should say. You got a lot of awesome people out there in chat. Lots and lots of friends to be made. And Mary, if you can tell us, if you want to, you don't have to tell us specifically where, but what state are you in? Let's see. Yes, everybody's asking oh, hey, Dyer Family Farm, how are you? Hope you are doing well with all those new little chicks. That is so exciting. That was so much fun. I know you probably enjoyed it too. So today is going to Gail Southern Living. Good morning. How are you? Virginia is asking Jamie if she got any rain last night. And I forget where Jamie is. Oh, Mary is in Tennessee. Well, very good. Well, I am in North Georgia. So we are not that far away. I mean, I'm actually almost to the Tennessee line. I don't think. I don't know where Greenville is exactly. Sorry. Yes, it was great watching them hatch, wasn't it? Oh, good. I am so glad that they are doing well. That was really cute. That was really. How many did you end up with, by the way? I never did catch that. How many little chicks did you end up with? Good morning, Johnny. There is Johnny at Gillum Farms, probably out there working hard. He said, hey, comma, which he's probably drowning in hey right now. She's an hour from North Carolina in the Northeast. Oh, okay. So, but still, I mean, you're not as far away from me was like Jesse and Lisa are in Texas. Well, Suburban Hillbilly is in Georgia, so she's not far from me either. But Butler Family Farm, they're in Missouri. I mean, well, Scott, Rambling with the Brums, he's in Canada. So Annie is in Perth, Australia. There's a lot of people that are way farther than you and I are apart. Oh, thank you, Jamie, for dropping links. That is awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Christina's in here, but she is currently at work. And so she can't help with the modding, but she is here to support. She had said that earlier. So I do appreciate that very much, Jamie. So, oh, she grew up in northern New York, 40 miles south of the Canadian border. Oh, Scott. Well, Rambling with the Rums is in Canada. He does a Procrastination Thursday, which comes on following me. Well, I usually go an hour. It's 10:19 here now. So I'll go till 11. And then Scott comes on at noon, and that's Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you connect with Scott because you'll probably see a lot of the same people over in Scott saying hello and everything. Let's see. They ended up with 9, he said. Oh, if I can get that one to come up. There we go. Can we show that? Okay. We ended up with 9. I think I'm going to drop a cam on them tomorrow in their brooder. Oh, that would be so cool. Just like catch up with the little Partridge Family. Y'all remember the Partridge Family? And how they used to come out with all that was so funny. I love that. I used to love the Partridge Family. I really didn't have anything specific that I was going to talk about this morning. I just thought I would visit with you guys and come out here and yakety yak a little bit. So I did have a video that came out this morning. Hopefully you got to see that, or if you haven't, you're going to go watch it later. It was a collab that we are in, excuse me, not were, but we already dropped our video, called Christmas in July. It is hosted by Jenny Goth at Jenny's Scratch Made Kitchen. And it's all kinds of, oh, well, Christine just said, let's talk about your new video. All kinds of things that you can do to prepare yourself for Christmas right now. And a lot of people are trying to stay inside while it's warm, which, again, today and tomorrow, I'm just going to burst through the doors and say, I want to be outside all day. So, but the other few days, 30 days prior, I've been literally locked inside, and you try to do different things to, spruce up the house just to be productive. You don't want to just sit in there. I mean, I could go in there and take a nap, but yeah, maybe I'll start doing that. But no, it's hard for me to sleep during the day unless I don't feel good. Yeah, napping it used to be my thing, but it's not really my thing much anymore. I'll be up half the night if I'd go take a nap. So, oh, Making It Home said I start Christmas prep in July every year. So, yes. But, well, you should check out that collab and Jenny Goth at Jenny's Scratch Made Kitchen, because there's a lot of ideas of things that you can do for Christmas, and they're basically homemade. They're all homemade things. And, homesteading community, we like to do things ourselves. We like to do a lot of DIY projects. You want to use your harvest the best that you can, and sometimes you can use your harvest to make Christmas presents. As a matter of fact, that was gonna be the video I did, but then I ended up changing to something else. Christine is in that collaboration too. Very nice. Oh, I know you can see my hair blowing. That breeze is nice. I'm not even gonna lie. So that is awesome. I cannot wait to see what you do for your Christmas in July video. Oh, good. Yes. Wendy said she starts doing it too. Oh, Annie said, I've been gardening in the rain. Oh, you're out there like, was it Fred Astaire? I'm singing in the rain. No, it wasn't Fred Astaire. Who was that? I don't remember. But anyways, I would have been out there in the rain gardening too. And I have done that before. It is nice and refreshing, especially when it's really, really hot. So yeah, check out the collab, hashtag Christmas in July, or I think it's just Christmas in July, at Jenny's Scratch Made Kitchen. And Mary, don't forget to connect with all of these people in chat. They're all very friendly. We're all homesteaders and, like to support one another, and just kind of sit around and have a good time, chit chat. Some days there's a subject. Some days it's just fun and chatting and laughs, and you can, watch me make a fool of myself, because that happens from time to time. Yeah, Virginia said, nice as long as there's no lightning. Amen, sister. That is it. I know. Me too, Wendy. I love the friendships big time. Me too. Yes. Fred Astaire. Yes, Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. They were a pair. Bing Crosby, Singing in the Rain. Thank you. Why was I thinking Gene something? That's crazy. Thank you, Melinda, for straightening me out there. I have some things made already. It's an all homemade Christmas. Jams, jellies have already been made. Nice. That is awesome. We made some honeysuckle jam this year when the honeysuckles were blooming, and I made 2 batches, was going to make a third round, and yeah, everybody was on me. That's a lot. And now we're like, we're not even into fall yet, and that stuff is getting eaten. And I'm like looking at it going, yep, I don't think I'm going to make it until next honeysuckle season, but we'll run out. And then next year, everybody will listen to me when I say, yes, I need to make at least 3 or 4 batches while the honeysuckle are blooming. Yes. Yeah, it is pretty cool, isn't it, Wendy? I mean, how you get to know everybody, you get to know their family, their kids, what's going on in their lives. And yet I'm in Georgia, and Wendy right here, Hardneck Farms, is all the way over there in Oklahoma. I mean, people, that's a 12-hour drive. Ask me how I know, because we went to Tenkiller and we drove. Yes, Annie. She said, love this whole community. I have made heaps of friends who I now consider family. Amen. One day we are going to get you over here to the U.S. And that would be a lot of fun. That's right. Look at Jack. He said, see, it's not for nothing, Ginger. That's right. That's how the name came about. Oh, wow. Gail said she is going to try to make ground cherry jam this fall. That sounds very interesting. I don't know that I've ever heard of that. Karen said Jean Berry dance to Singing in the Rain. Oh. So funny. Yes, this entire community is one big bundle of love. Yes, absolutely. That is, you are 100% right about that. And so giving of their time, of their knowledge, giveaways. I mean, that's the least of it. It's but it's like it's like fun. It's like winning a game, So it's, we're on The Price is Right. Put in your hashtag. That's the fun part too. But the way that you get to know all of the people in here, that makes it amazing. There's so many of you in chat that I have met, and a bunch that I haven't, but so many that I've met at these YouTube meetups. And it's really awesome to be able to just hug somebody that you talk to like this all the time, or they're up on panel with you or something like that. It makes it super, I don't know, it just brings you even closer. Mary said, I made a citrus jelly that's absolutely amazing. Soda jelly is pretty cool for something different. Who would expect a jelly made with soda pop? Yes, I don't know that I would expect that. You know what? Mountain Grandma made lemon balm jelly, and I have lemon balm coming out of my ears, literally. I mean, my two lemon balm plants, I know I have had them in so many videos. It's ad nauseum. I have had them in so many videos, but they are they're well established. They're like 4 or 5 years old, and they do so good every year. And I love to make tea out of them. But when I saw Mountain Grandma did a jelly video, she made lemon balm jelly, I was like, why haven't I done that? I don't know why I'm sitting here on my thumbs. I got all of this, and I could be making lemon balm jelly like crazy. Thank you so much, Jamie, for dropping all those links. Oh my gosh, you are doing amazing. She said, do it, do it, do it. I'm going to go back and I'm going to copy exactly what Mountain Grandma did. Has anyone made mesquite bean jelly? My cousin in San Antonio says it's the best jelly ever. Have not. I have not ever. I've never even heard of that. But it does sound very interesting. Karen said, sorry, Gene Kelly. Danced in Singing in the Rain. Laundry, dehydrating celery, and planting my survival seeds 24 seeds finally. Good deal. Good deal, Jamie. I know it feels so good when you can make yourself like a to-do list, and you can scratch that off and then scratch that off and then scratch off the next thing. That is well, I probably won't do a video because Mountain Grandma did a video on it. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do a short, or maybe I'll do something with it. Saying, look, I've got all this, and I never thought to do this until she said it. So we're going to copy her. Oh, Annie, she is planting some mint tomorrow. Now, is it spearmint or peppermint? Which one are you planting? They're almost the same. I mean, they pretty much both, have that obvious minty flavor because they end in mint, but they do have, some people do like spearmint better than peppermint. So, oh, wow. She said, I have an induction cooktop in her new house that she's finally gotten into after, I think, 2 years. And she will need to figure out how she is going to can. Yes. That, the normal common mint. Okay. Oh, you think she would love it if I did a video, Gail? Well, maybe I'll do that and give her a big shout out and just call it Mountain Grandma's Lemon Balm Jelly. Because, the thing about things like that is we may run, I mean, we may overlap as far as people who watch her channel and my channel, but there's probably a good amount that we have that don't know one another either. So we could reach that many more people. I could get that many more people out there to back over to her channel. So that would be awesome. You can dry lemon balm for tea. Yes, I've done that. Yes, I've fed it to my chickens as well when I did that oh, what is it called? Nesting box mix. The herb nesting box mix. The lemon balm was one of the biggest proponents in that because I had so much of it. 4 years on the house build. Wow, I did not realize it was that long. I thought it was just like 2, Wendy. My goodness. Girl, you are definitely deserving of it. And I'm sure you're like, whew, it's finally done. Mint jelly is on Mary's list. She is. I have peppermint and spearmint, almost big enough to do small batches. That's good. Anxious to get my chocolate mint started from Adrian. Oh, wow. Nice. That sounds good. Yeah. They need to get in a pot. I did the same thing. Virginia. And you know what? Here's the thing. Somebody told me already, don't plant it in a garden because I planted it in the block garden and it grew everywhere. I mean, it's here and then one pops up way down here. Then they started coming through the cinder blocks, the crack in the cinder blocks. They were grow. I mean, mint will grow anywhere and it will take over everything. So yes, keep it in a pot, a container. Yeah, you have to. And it's funny because it grows, the main root grows down and it grows like this. And then little shoots pop up and then they'll grow sideways and then more little shoots will pop up. So you have got to go and find the main ground running root that's got all those little poppers and you got to pull it up from there. Now, I would take some of those little ones and put them in a pot and propagate them first and make sure you've got them going real good. And then once you see they're doing awesome, yank the rest of it out of your garden because you literally can't. It will continue to keep coming over and just choking everything because it just gets all around it. She is still unpacking, she said. Oh, my goodness. Oh, do you? Jamie, I have planted them 3 times. Those things are such a bugger. I don't get it. I don't get it. I have done so many different things to try to get them to grow. How did you finally get them to germinate? I bought new seeds. I bought seeds online. I went to Lowe's and bought seeds. 3 times I have planted them and I've gotten zip. And I know they take like 14 to 21 days to come up, but geez almighty, this is forever. I've grown them 1 year and the bees absolutely love them. And I keep growing them year after year or trying to grow them year after year. And I just can't get them. I don't know what I did last time that I'm not doing now. The one thing I do have a lock on is Cracker Jack marigolds. Now, those buggers, I've got those down pat now. I've got those everywhere, and the bees love those, and you can eat those. So that is what I love about marigolds. You can put them in your salad. You can put the leaves in your salad. They brighten it up, and they actually taste really good. I would say don't eat the little bulb, the green bulb at the bottom. I have done that before. That's not so pleasant, but, whatever. They used to eat everything before, Walmarts and all the other things came along back in the olden days. uh, oh, the mint. She's putting it in a small window box or a raised garden box. That's good. Just keep it by itself. Yes. Pray we get our trailer sold. We lived in a single wide trailer. I've had a lot of my stuff in storage. It wouldn't fit in that trailer. Oh, I'm sure. Oh, Gail, my loofah is doing absolutely amazing. It is cresting the top of loofah land, and there's a spot there at the very top where we don't have any lattice. We have it just coming up the arches, and then there's an open spot. The ones on the east side which get all that morning sun. I think that's the reason why they got such a jump start. They are all at the edge of the lattice, and they have those stringers that they're throwing that they're trying to get across to the other side. I'll help them, but I already have a bunch of loofah flower buds that I can see, and I've had 2 loofah flowers bloom already. So, and the bees are all over. They're like so excited. They're like, flowers, come on, get open, because grow up and get open, because we are ready for action. Oh, goodness. Oh, let's see. We have mint in our yard, so many plants that my mom planted years ago. Wow. I'm telling you, they hang around and they'll die out in winter, right back up the next spring. They're amazing. Yes, absolutely. You can shamelessly plug your live for this Sunday. Absolutely. Jack, you go right ahead. I don't know that you can drop a link in there. Do you already have your thumbnail set up for it? If you do, you are welcome to try to drop that as well, or maybe Jamie can find it. I'm not sure, but I know she would try if she can. My lavender also took over. I planted it about 4 years ago. Virginia, I've had a problem with lavender. I mean, this year it's doing better. But there was like 2 years in a row where I would get a lavender in the ground and it would stall and then die. And then, I mean, it was just taking forever. But this year, this one that has come up this summer is actually left over from last year, and I thought it was dead. It came back. I saw the little green at the very bottom. I thought, I'm just going to leave that over the winter and everything. And I cut the dead stems back down to where they were about that big, just to kind of cover and kind of add a little bit of protection to the plant underneath and the roots. And then all of a sudden, this early spring, I saw little bits of green coming up, and I thought, well, I'm not going to dig it up and move it when I'm about to move all this other stuff, and I was getting everything recharged. I was like, I'll just leave it and let it see what it does. It's actually gotten a little bit thicker, but it's taken a couple years. I mean, the first year or two, I had nothing. All right, Jack, she has got it on there for you. Thank you so much, Jamie. You are awesome. Thank you. Are you going to Pinecone Fest? Yes, we are, Gail. I'm assuming you and your husband are going, I hope. And I have been watching his little short devotionals too. Those are wonderful. I absolutely love them. Tell him to keep up the good work. I love them. Yes, it was choking out my bee balm. I got lucky. I purchased mine from Amazon, planted them in my green stock. I'm going to do a video as soon as I get one more thing in my green stock that it's growing, but I want it to get a bulb on it. And as soon as it does, I'm going to do a video on my green stock and what I planted in there. And oh my gosh, you guys are going to be amazed. I can send you the extra pack of nasturtiums. I mean, I have some, Jamie. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Did you have better? See, I've tried them in a little pot, in a starter pot. I've tried them in, what's that stuff called? It's like the little tiny biodegradable pots with the little puck in them, and you just rehydrate it. I've tried them in that. I've tried them in starter soil. And then I've direct sowed them. And I just don't know what's going on. So if you can give me a tip, how did you do it? Tell me how you did it, and then I'm going to try the way you did it. Sherry Udell, good morning. How are you? Oh, let's see. I didn't get a chance to order seeds and couldn't find loofah ones in any store, so I couldn't grow any this year. Mary, send me an email with your address and I will mail you some. Girl, let me see. Hold on, let me see. Oh, no, it's not over here. I have a jar, literally a container jar, that you would put flour or sugar in, that is about half full of loofah seeds from just from last year. And I will be happy to send you a bag free. I've been trying to give them away because one loofah, when you harvest it, can net you probably at least 80 seeds, 80 to 100 seeds. So, I mean, when I say I got seeds for days, I mean, I got seeds for days. And there is my email running across the bottom. So send me an email, send me your address. I will put some in a little bubble envelope so they don't run it through the mail machine and smash all the seeds. And I will send you some loofah seeds and you can have them free. So you can start your own plant whenever you want. Do not go to the store and buy them. Megan is doing very good. Thank you. She is working, and she is enjoying that because there's air conditioning there. No, we all enjoy the air conditioning when it's hot, but today it's nice, and I'm going to appreciate the day the way it is. Thank you, Jamie, for dropping links. I appreciate that. Hey, Wanda, how are you? So Dyer Family Farm, they'll be going live Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. It will be their very first open mic. Anyone that wants to come up on panel. Well, that is very nice of you to invite everybody. Thank you very much. We will make sure and help you promote that out. And Scott at Ramblin' with the Brums is in here. Maybe he can remember to help promote that as well on his live. Maybe reach a couple, some different people that aren't in here. So that will be nice. And that is the link. And then Jamie dropped the link. So make sure you're subscribed to them. Turn on your notification bell, because then when they go live, it will notify you so you can run over there. Gail said she finally got Lavender to come up. Yeah, I did too, but it's been slow. I feel like it's going to do much better next year. That's kind of how my loofah did, but they didn't take quite that long. Oh, Casey at Boots and Bounty, she said she's had trouble growing lavender. Yeah. Oh, they're taking the new camper to Pinecone Fest. Oh, that is going to be so amazing. So you're going to be staying there at the campsite. That's kind of what we want to do too. Last time we were I think we were both in the same motel. We're in that Motel 8 that was right off the, close to the interstate. That's where we were. And it wasn't that far, but you hated leaving in the evening, and you'd rather just walk to your camper and go to sleep and then get up in the morning and go out and say hello to everybody. So that's the fun of camping, right? Jamie said she can't wait. Are you going? Stop. Are you going, Jamie? Are we finally going to get to meet you? Jack said, thank you again, Jamie. Very, very much. Oh, your mom's coming too? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, she's going to be there under Broken Hearts Ministry. That's nice. Very nice. I have never planted nasturtiums. They have beautiful flowers. They really do. And the bees love them. They really do. Oh, you know what? I didn't do that, Suburban Hillbilly. I should try that. I think I still have time. I am going to do that. I am going to soak some of those seeds because I still have some seeds. Hey, Glenda, how are you? Oh, she said the same thing. I guess I'm behind a little. I think the nasturtiums taste fantastic. I've never tried eating them. I only grew them 1 year, and that was before I started eating all of my flowers, that you can eat anyways. But yeah, I'll make sure and try them if I can get them to germinate. Yes, big pot. Just put them in soil outside in the potting mix and fertilizer in it, and just water when needed. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that would be wonderful. Thank you so much. Email's on its way. All right, Mary, that sounds good. Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah, you do. You have time, and I will be happy to take it around and have everybody sign it, and then I will mail it back to you, Annie. That's so cool. Oh, Gail said she is handing out 4 o'clock seeds at Pinecone Fest. Ooh, I can't wait. I don't think I've ever tried those. I had 2 tiny watermelons growing. Something ate them. I'm going to go with the bunnies. That's what's been eating everything around here. I got seeds for years. I got loofah seeds for years. Have you seen any of the loofah land videos from when, like in the middle of the summer when they're all hanging down? I mean, I'm like Johnny out there. He's counting cows. I'm counting. That's actually what I did as a counting video last year was I counted loofahs. They were just hanging everywhere in loofah land. And they give that lattice a run for its money. You can see it sagging, which is a good reason Joey put it on the outside. And then the framework that was an old greenhouse that we had bought that was it had a cover to it, and the cover got all tattered and worn out and ripped from the wind and everything. So he just took that frame and put it and secured it down to some railroad ties and then put that lattice on it. And that is how Loofah Land started. Oh, so many years ago, it feels like. Hope those sunflower seeds will grow for you. I hope so too. Thank you so much. Wendy's asking, does anybody need watch hours? So if you need watch hours, make sure that you put it in chat because Wendy is asking, and I will try to get down there and pop up anybody that does. I'm trying to get to the bottom. I do need a camper. Well, I actually live in a camper, but I can't take it anywhere. It's stationary. Yeah. So, yep. They did stay at the motel. I thought you did. Glenda's saying hi to Wendy. Wendy's saying hi. Everybody's saying hi to each other. No for your Greenstock video. LOL. I wish, huh? Gail, I will go run you on my laptop. Oh, Gail needs, Gail, do you, is it the, Broken Hearts Ministry that you need watch hours for? And I know, Gail has a second channel, Gail Southern Living, called Broken Hearts Ministry. And that's actually for the homeless. And I remember I was in a live. She said, as soon as that channel gets monetized, all of those funds are going back to the homeless ministry that they started. I mean, and they're footing the bill for everything they're doing now, but any monies that they bring in is going to go to the ministry. You know what, Wanda? I do not know what the particular type of lavender it is. Oh, Mary said nasturtiums are delicious. See, now I need to get them growing even more. Starting over, got here finally. Hey, everyone. Johnny, I know you're busy. We are all busy, and you're out there trying to get that hay cut. And, well, they already got it cut and bundled, and you're trying to get it situated where it's supposed to be and fixing fences for escapees and all that good stuff. So I get it. I I am okay. Put some fencing around your watermelon and wrap your watermelons with a towel. Huh. That is a great idea. I don't think I have ever tried anything like that. Everybody's saying hi to Johnny. He's saying hello. Oh, Jack said they're going to be there. We are going to be at Pinecone Fest. Still need to figure out our lodging. Well, I'll tell you, the motel, I guess it was a Motel 8 or Motel 6 that is right near, it's like 10, 12 minutes from Pinecone Fest. I think it's out Mount Vernon State Park or something like that. That actually was a really nice motel that we stayed in. The rooms were clean. They cleaned them every day. They were very accommodating if we needed anything. So it really wasn't bad. And that's speaking from somebody that was there, that went there going blind. Or you can do the outdoorsy. That is what Julie and Randy did last year. And you go on outdoorsy.com and you can rent a camper from there for that weekend. They will go set it up. And then you go there and, whatever you tell them what spot you've rented. And then you just enjoy that camper for the weekend. And when you're done, you call them and let them know you're done. And then they come back. They break it all down and haul it away. So I'm not saying it's cheap, but it's not bad. I mean, it might be the equivalent of what you pay for a room a night, maybe a little bit more, but then you're there on site the whole time. That's the kind of thing that we're wanting to do too. Gail, what playlist would you like for Wendy to run? Anybody else need watch hours? Oh, Bowen said he needs watch hours too, Wendy, if you're doing playlists. He would. Wanda said, I have never heard of loofahs. You have never heard of loofahs? Wanda, where you been, girl? This is a loofah. This is a harvested loofah from last year. And I'll take this apart, cut it, and use it for sponges, kitchen sponges. But yeah, this one was kind of weird. It's not the prettiest one I had. This one's kind of weird looking, and it's gotten flat over the course of the year. So, but yeah, they're huge. They look like a ginormous squash or zucchini, rather, because they have a dark green outer coating to them. So yeah, they are, but you don't want to eat them though. Don't eat them. Well, somebody said that you can eat them when they're at their very youngest stage. But I've never tried that, and I'm not sure I want to, because I've seen the flesh as it gets bigger on the inside. I don't want to try that. Let's see. Jamie said she doesn't have any lavender. Wanda is looking for some different varieties of lavender plants. Johnny is dancing. Oh yes, Johnny is dancing on his short video. That was cute. That was awesome. That started a trend of a bunch of other people dancing. Oh, she said she numbered them. So any of those, Wendy, she appreciates it. Oh yes, that was hysterical. That was so funny. That's where it all started too, Glenda. She said she wants really fragrant plants. We'll get you some lemon balm, girl, because it is nice and fragrant. And bonus, lemon balm, if you go out there in the garden and there's mosquitoes, just grab some of the leaves, rub them on you. I'm not saying that it will keep all of them off of every bit of your body, but mosquitoes are not a big fan of lemon balm and the scent that it puts off. So try that. If nothing else, just use it as your gardening. If you forget to put something on before you go out there, Your bug repellent. Johnny, if you're not dancing, you're doing the watermelon crawl, is what Jamie said. That was funny. Gail said we are staying from Thursday through Sunday. That is what we did last year. And I think that might be what we're going to do this year too. Wendy said she has you running now, Gail. Oh, Gail said thank you right back, right after that. I know. Okay, Bowen, what channel are you? That's what Wendy wants to know, Bowen. Thunderstick Homestead and Ministry. There you go. I wish I was a success with loofah. Yeah, they do need a little bit of a start. So you got to get them a start. Aw, thank you. Jack, you did not have to do that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That is very, very nice. Thank you. I wish let's see. Dyer needs watch hours as well, too. So, guys, if anybody has Dyer Family Farm on their rotation for watching their entire list, just go there to theirs, just like Gail's and Bowen's. If you can just go run their playlist as well. I'm pretty sure they've got the subs. They're way above on the subs. They just need the watch hours. Wanda said, I will read up on loofahs. Okay, Wanda, if you need some seeds, girl, send me an email. Send me your address. I may have it, but send me your address. I'll send you some when I send Mary some, because I'm going to send her a bunch too. Okay, Johnny said he's got to drive some fence posts now. Okay, I get it. You got it. Elmer's crafty. So he's got to stay in the pen. You need to keep him in there. Anyways, she said Wendy said she will run that after Bowen. Had to step away for a few minutes. My dogs decided they were starving to death. Yeah, I know. That's crazy, isn't it? Does lemon balms have flower? No, they will go to flower later on, when they get to the end of their cycle, kind of, or they do it throughout. But no, they do not produce flowers. If you don't leave a few comments on a couple of videos, they won't count. So yeah, try to make sure when you go in and you're running the playlist, hit the like button on them. And then if you've got it on the side and you're cooking supper, just come over and make a quick comment and, go back. That's how I do it. And that's usually how I run a playlist for like a collab or something. I'll do that as well. Lives really help. Yes, they do. That is a great point, Jamie. Thank you. Dyer Family Farm. I don't know if that's going to be like a normal thing for you, but set yourself up on a weekly live, and that will get you a lot of hours really quick. So that is definitely a very good tip. Thank you, Jamie. I should have said that earlier. Darn, why did I think of that? She's so smart. All right. So next, what did you say? Ginger eye loofah. Oh, my loofah is doing good, but my gourd seeds I have not popped up as of yet. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, I don't know. It's been a while. I think it's been at least a month since you planted those. I don't know if I would just maybe throw a second round in there just to try it. I like anise hyssop. I just got that, Glenda. I'm very interested to grow that. Do you think you could send me a picture that you took of your plant and let me see what it's going to look like? I like to know what I'm looking for, because a lot of times around here, weeds come up too. So I want to make sure I don't pull up what I'm trying to grow. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Reverend Dream. Hello to you. Coming in saying hello to everybody. Mondays are my lives at 3 p.m. Yes, Jamie, with Gail, Tina, and Heather. And they all co-stream that actually helps them get watch hours too. And so, yeah, that is a great way to get watch hours, like Jamie said. And it builds up very quickly, because if you figure you've got, just say, for instance, like here, it says there's 23 in the chat. Even if I didn't sustain them the whole hour, you still have a lot more than you would normally have with like a 15-minute video. So lives will definitely get you watch hours quick. It will grow them very quickly. I throw wildflower seeds around for the bees. Oh, that's a good idea. So yes, and don't forget to go set this to your, and sometimes you guys don't know I'm in there, Jamie. That's because I'm usually running errands. I don't know why Monday is like, because I don't like to go to Walmart or Ingles or anything like that on Saturday or Sunday, because I know the stores are absolutely crammed with the people that work Monday through Friday. I get it. I used to be there. So Monday is usually my day to do all of my errands and anything I need to pick up and stuff like that. So, and I usually go out midday, because the mornings I can work out in the yard. And then by the afternoon, I'm sweating my brains out and I want to be in some air conditioning. Okay. Ooh, Glenda. Wow, that's beautiful. Guys, look at that. That is gorgeous. Oh, wow. Man, I thought it was a little plant. Girl, you got a tree. Let's see. Jack said, yeah, we have 3,030 subs as of this morning, but very low watch hours. It has not updated since the lives this weekend. I could have enough. Okay, well, you want to get that little bit over, because every day you get some new, that same day as of 1 year ago, those drop off. So if you had like a big video that got you a lot of watch hours, be cognizant of when that video is coming up, because that day they're all those will drop off. So you want to make sure. But if you get a steady live going on a weekly schedule and people know when you're going live, then that's even better, because then they can count on it. They can kind of work around it and say, oh wait, we got to go, because we got a live to go. So Wanda said, bees have taken over my birdhouse. I have about 50 plus bees in my birdhouse. Yikes. And yes, Jerry said it runs about 2 days behind on your watch hours. I know, Wendy, doesn't that look great? Wanda said it. Wanda said, nice. Jamie said, wow. We're all jealous, Glenda. So we go live every Sunday at 7 p.m. Dyer Family Farms does. Oh, it is beautiful, Glenda. That was gorgeous. Yeah, and it is it almost looks like a kind of purpley gray. It is beautiful. Yes, Scott, you lose as fast as you gain, it feels like. I need subs for Mrs. Hardnack Farms. Oh, guys, Wendy's got Hardnack Farms, and they kind of stalled her hours. So she started the Mrs. Hardnack Farms. So make sure you're sub to that, please. I have 2 friends fighting the 1-year YouTube curse right now. It's awful. Yeah. It happens. Oh, wow. Okay. Maybe that might take a little while too, Jack. I don't know. I've never had anything that got 100,000 views, so I can't speak on that. Okay. If you cut anise hyssop back, it comes in thicker. Okay. Kind of like my lemon balm. I mean, every time I whack it down, it comes back and it's like even bigger. So, all right. Well, guys, We are 10 minutes past the hour, so I'm going to let everybody go. Don't forget, tonight is Homestead Hangout. Starts with Gillum Farms at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 5 p.m. Central. Then it goes to White Rock. Then it goes to Not for Nothing Homestead. How could I forget that? And then it goes to 9 Acre Family Farms at the very end to round us off with a little bit of Kahootit. Also, do not forget that Scott at Rambling with the Brums will start at the top of the hour at noon Eastern Standard Time, 11 o'clock Central. So make sure that you go over there and show him some love, give him a visit. I usually have him walking around in my back pocket in the garden, and my hands are dirty, but I say, hello, I'm here, I'm lurking, I'm listening to you, but I'm in the soil. So anyways, love to all of you guys. Thank you, Gail. I enjoyed it too. Thank you. I love sometimes when there's no script. We're just here, winging it as we do. So love you all. Make sure that you have a great day, and we'll see you this evening. Okay. Take care.